Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Stylish Hidden Treasures. My name is Mary, and I'm a full-time reseller on both eBay and Poshmark. Today I'm bringing you another Goodwill Blue Box mystery jewelry box. If you're new to my channel, like I said, I am a full-time reseller. I've been on eBay and Poshmark, well, on eBay, I should say, for about 12 years now, and then on Poshmark for 4. I sell a lot of fashion and accessories and things like that. I love jewelry and things that are pretty and sparkly. And I actually started off my reselling journey on Etsy, which at the time was just kind of coming into its own. And I made a lot of handmade jewelry and things like that, in which I sold. And so I immediately loved semi-precious stones and beads and modern looks and all the cute eclectic things that we can build and create with our own materials. And so that's how I originally started off, and I still from time to time still make my own pieces and sell those as well. So the intent of getting this box, other than the fact it's just super fun, right, is to resell some of these pieces. If you see anything that you're interested in, please email me and I'll have that linked in my description box as well as in the beginning of the video, and just give me a little timestamp and a description of something that you were interested in, and then I can definitely make you an awesome deal if you would like to just buy from me directly. So as said before, I resell on eBay and Poshmark. I have many different ways that I want to incorporate this jewelry into my stores, either through lots, selling several of the same thing. If there's one-off pieces, of course, that's awesome. Love to sell those individually. And then, of course, if there's some craft pieces that I can put into a box for other people to then create their own treasures, then I can definitely do that. And then also to reconstruct or deconstruct, I should say, some of the pieces that have really beautiful beads that I would personally love to have myself. Maybe they're rare or they're just simply nice, right? And I can make my own jewelry. So there's that option as well. So if you're interested in mystery boxes, Goodwill hauls, and then of course the Goodwill Blue Box type of mystery things, definitely consider liking and subscribing to my channel, as I have a lot of great content for resellers and maybe just fun things that you would like to check out as well. So this box arrived a couple days ago. Actually, I have 2 of them, so definitely stay tuned. This will probably more than likely be a 2-part video. And then after these 2 parts are done, I have another box that I'm going to get to unbox for you guys. So I'm pretty excited about opening that one as well. So this box, as well as the other one, came from Tennessee. The very first box that I got came from Lake Worth, Florida. So I'm kind of interested to see if this box will be better or maybe not as good as the last box. So let's take a look. So here is the first glance of this box, and it looks pretty cool. I'm a little surprised because I felt like the last box, everything was already in a bag. This is all kind of in there. However, it doesn't look like it was necessarily thrown in, if that makes any sense. So I don't think we're going to have too much untangling to do, but definitely packaged a little bit different, to say the least, which, that's fine, I guess. So first glance, without me opening up and really getting into it, I see some really pretty pieces. Like this looks like stone, which is nice. You got some wood pieces right here. Has kind of a funky retro type of vibe. This is a gold tone, which I doubt is real, but you never know. We can definitely check it out. So there's a lot of really cool, different, funky type of pieces like this, for an example. So let's go ahead and take everything out. I think what I'll do is kind of put it here to the side, and then we can kind of go through everything. Okay, so here we go. The very first thing looks like just a pair of earrings. These are kind of different, right? Kind of has like these faux type of plastic material here. Some little faux rhinestone type of embellishment. And then on the back, I mean, you know, the gold has a little bit of wear, the gold tone, I should say, and even the backings, but they otherwise look like they're in pretty good shape. So here's the very first thing. So I'm going to set that to the side. And what I think I'll do is I'll have a pile of things that I know that I can sell outright. Then I may even have a pile of things that I'm going to have for crafting. And then maybe a pile of things that I'm not too sure about. You know, maybe there's a match or there isn't a match or something like that. So we'll kind of have some different piles going on. So first thing is just a pair of, looks like plastic, 2-strand black beads. Maybe at one point there was a 3rd strand, which it looks like there was right here. So I will kind of stay on the fence if I'm going to put that in with crafting, or just simply take off this middle piece, tighten up these jump rings, and then, you know, sell it as it is. So that looks like it can be wearable. Next is what looks like just a little plastic bangle. Kind of almost has like a marbled look. However, looks like there's a little bit of wear right there, but other than that, it's fine. More than likely, we'll lot that up with a bunch of different bracelets. Then we have this kind of silver tone. However, it has like little embellishments of little mirrors almost, I think it is. So this too, more than likely, will go in with a lot of bracelets. So next is a piece that looks like something that I would like, not necessarily for myself, but to sell by itself. This is Avon. As you can see, it's stamped there. This is just like a really pretty gold tone, faux pearl. I'm very sure that's faux pearl, little bracelet. This looks pretty small of a wrist. I will definitely have to take the measurements on this. Let me see if I can. I probably should have gotten my smaller one, but maybe we can just take a look here. So we're looking at probably around the 6.5 inches long, but this is pretty. I mean, I think it was kind of cool with the little design like that. I think that's nice. So that's something I would probably sell by itself. All right, so this is a piece that we saw when we first opened up. So let's take a look at this. This definitely looks like it is made out of wood. And I like all eras of jewelry. I prefer things that kind of have a classic look, like the Napier and the Monet and, you know, those type of styles. However, these type of styles also sell. So we got a lot of tangling going on. Let's see if we can get this loose. Okay, got that part off, and here we go. So looks like this is a 2-strander, and you would just take this to kind of close it. Well, there we go. So here we go. There is different color wood pieces. It looks like they're made to have like a textured type of look. This I would advertise as far as keywords as ethnic, maybe even boho, possibly even retro, possibly, because it kind of has a little bit of a retro vibe. However, what I like about it, it looks like it's in pretty good shape. So I'm going to set that aside with the other necklace because they're sellable, which is definitely what we want. So next is this necklace, which looks like there's a lot going on here. I believe this is all one necklace, but maybe there's a couple different things going. Let's see. So it looks like it has kind of like a paisley, I don't know if I can go through there. It looks like it would go through there. I don't want to break it. So let's not try to untangle it at the moment because I think it'll take all day. So it looks like it is from Coldwater Creek. So I like that it's branded. It looks like it's all there. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Maybe it's coming loose here. So without completely untangling it, it looks like the centerpiece is this paisley, and then there's a bunch of little faux beads, some facet beads, some kind of like textured type of beads, faux pearls. I think this is all in one piece, and I think once I get them all untangled, it will be fine. Even if for some reason some of these have to be snipped off, I think it's still a sellable item. I insist on putting this through there, and I don't think it's going to go that way, so I'll have to check it out. But almost like a station style necklace. So I like that it's branded, so that's good. So I'm going to set that aside. So next is what looks like, let's see. Okay, like a little charm necklace. This is cute. So this has this is like a gold tone, and it has actually three little charm. This looks like a butterfly, little flower, and then another flower with a little rhinestone. So this is not branded. Let's see what type of length we're looking at here. Now without the extender, we're looking at 9 inches, and then with the extender, we're looking at about another 4. So about 13 inches. All right, so that'll be a cute little necklace, maybe for a teen or a little girl. I don't think I'm even going to put that in with the crafting because I honestly think it's a wearable piece. All right, so now we have another kind of plastic beaded necklace. Doesn't have any writing. Has gold and black tone beads. I definitely more than likely will lot that up with the other black one that we see. So we're looking at approximately 17.5 inches as the total length. Yeah, so things like this, yes, I could take it apart, use them for beads. However, I think lotting them up with several colored beaded necklaces might be a better bet. All right, so next we have what looks like a faux suede necklace. So has some tarnish on the back. Reminds me of almost like a bolo. Isn't that what that's called? Where you take the string and actually this is not suede. I think this is leather. Let me see. It's kind of hard. I can't really tell from the smell. Maybe it is faux leather. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't know if this is something I want to just try to sell as a kind of a Southwestern, bohemian style, which I'm not even sure that you would consider that Southwestern. I don't know. I'm not sure what I would do with that. So I still think that is possibly something I can put in with a lot. All right, so next we have a clip earring with a very worn, it almost feels like a faux suede material here. And then that's what it looks like on the back. It does have a name, so let me get my magnifier. I know there's a proper name for this, guys, but I totally don't remember it. It looks like it says, well, I am not sure. I think the ring light reflecting against this is making it hard for me to see, but it looks like it says DAUPLAISE. Duplessis? Is anybody familiar with that brand? This may be good. I don't know. So we'll definitely check it out. I'll set it over here. Hopefully we'll find a match. All right, so next is a couple more bracelets. And it looks like it has kind of like some inspirational sayings. It says, "Your grace abounds in deepest water, stronger than yesterday." So this is cool. It does have a print right here. It looks like a crown, so I'm not sure what branding that is. There isn't on this one, but I like that. So we'll put that in with the bracelets. So if this isn't a 90s type of thing, big old chunky metal says boss. More than likely that will definitely go in with the crafting. So I'm going to set that over there. All right, so next is another faux suede necklace. Looks like somebody was selling it for $4. There's no branding. It is adjustable, and it's just a little dragonfly. And it looks like this particular size is about 8 inches. So probably more of like a choker style. Honestly, I could probably lot that up with this as little girls jewelry or teens jewelry, because I can see that being kind of geared a little bit more towards that age group. So next is this, which is a very unusual type of design. There's some hair, somebody's hair's in it. Silver tone, adjustable. I kind of like how these really pretty, almost like a faceted type of crystals. I'm pretty sure this is not, no, this is not sterling because it's turned. However, I think the design's kind of cool. So I don't know if this is handmade or somebody bought this, but let's take a moment to see what the size is on this. So we're looking at probably about an 8-inch, and then a couple inches more is the extender, maybe about 1.5. So, you know, maybe 9.5 inches total. I don't know. What do you guys think? I kind of like the beads and all, but then the style is kind of different. So I'll kind of hold on to that one too as a possibility of selling by itself. So next is this piece, and it has a snake, had an $8 price tag on it from somebody. Maybe it was Goodwill, I don't know. What does this say? Costume plated serpent bracelet. So this is unusual, and I actually like, because it's not that I'm into snakes, because I'm not. But I like this because it is in really good condition and it's different, right? So I can definitely see selling this by itself as well. Next is what looks like another wooden necklace. Which more than likely at this point I will lot up with the other one. I think that would make it a little bit easier of a sell. I'm not big into lots. I prefer to sell things individually. However, for things like this, it makes sense sometimes to lot them up. Looks like I need to kind of run that through this bead and then tie it off because it's kind of loose, but that's okay. It's easy fix. So this has definitely all different wood beads on it, different sizes. Has some that have a tiny bit of a discoloration. This may probably clean off. I'm sure it will. If not, it kind of goes with an ethnic feel, right? And there's some wear to some of the wood. I don't know if that's a problem. I'm sure it probably will be fine because it's vintage. So we'll set that over there with that one. So next I see something sparkly. So I'm not sure what this is. Now is this, I highly doubt this is a clip earring. I'm pretty sure it's not. So maybe some type of pin, maybe you would put this at the top of your collar. Something like that, I would assume. I'll have to kind of take a better look at this, but that's what I'm assuming this would be. Maybe a clip that, I don't know. Do you guys know how we could use this? Has a pretty faux sapphire, definitely not real, but a faux, almost like a beveled look, sapphire, faux sapphire at that, gold tone, and it's a little clip. So not sure what that is, but it's pretty. So we'll set it over there. Next we have Christmas bells. And there's some wear to the bells. Let's see. Yep, here's the end here. Is this a necklace or a bracelet? Looks like a necklace. Now from the last box, I had several Christmas themed items that I'm starting to lot up. I think I'll just throw this in with that. So I don't think we're going to have to get rid of that. We'll just probably just mention that some of the little bells are discolored. So that's okay. I'll set that to the side. All right, so next is nothing that is, what do you want to call it? Branded. It's like a gold tone, plastic beaded stretch bracelet. So I am going to, it looks like it's for a pretty small wrist because I have a pretty, I wouldn't say a big wrist, but this is definitely much, much smaller than I could wear. So I'm going to set that up there. What I like to do when it comes to things that are beaded or jeweled or things like that, I like to lot those type of things up because I think they're very pretty to sell as a lot. So next is this gold tone, and this is unbranded, kind of like a leaf pattern. This is pretty, something lightweight somebody could wear, really as, I want to say a dressy type of thing, but honestly I think you could probably wear it just casual too. So this is approximately 9.5, about a little over 9 inches. We'll say 9 inches in length. Sorry about that with the camera. And then of course that's with the extender. So maybe 8 inches plus the extender. So yeah, that's pretty. So we'll set that aside. So far, nothing really is junk or trash, I should say. Other than probably that very, very worn metal boss earring there. So next is this, which is a gold tone, almost like an antique gold chain, almost station style necklace. It has 2 strands, has a really pretty kind of geometric type of metal design here. So this is nice and long. This is approximately about 17 inches, and then it has an extender of about 3 inches. So you got about a 20-inch long necklace. This is actually really nice. This is something like if I was still going back into the workplace, I would wear, because I think you could pretty much wear this with any outfit. So let me set that aside. So next is very much a goth type of themed necklace. There is a brand on here. I just saw it. This says, oh, it's just Avon. Didn't know Avon sold kind of a goth look necklace, although in its own way, it's actually kind of pretty. So my first thought this was a spider web, but it isn't. It actually, I think, is made to look kind of like Victorian, maybe Victorian even more so, because you see the little rhinestones. This actually might be very pretty with like a solid color red or dark blue dress. Well, I don't even know if dark blue, but definitely red. Let's see here. We're looking at approximately 11 inches in length, and then approximately a 2-inch extender. So this is different. And I probably would put keywords in as Victorian because it has that look. So let's set that over here. Next is this, looks like 3-tone bracelet. This is very pretty. Oh, so that was nice. They went ahead and put the little ties to keep them together. But as you can see, it kind of has this little 3-row rhinestone. Well, is that rhinestone or crystals? Like a faux crystal design. And then it has almost like a, what's this called? Snake, like a snake chain. It is extended a little bit. Oh, it does extend. So that's nice. So you got silver, black, and gold. So very nice. I probably would sell this by itself, even though I have a bracelet lot going, because I think this is worth, you know, maybe selling by itself. So let's go ahead and see what else we got. So I think this is one of the things we first pulled out. This is definitely an artesian, art to wear type of style, but it's kind of cool and funky in its own way. It's almost like 2 puzzle pieces. Somebody clearly did this themselves, but on this side, it doesn't look too bad. So I'll set that over there. Well, here's another one of those bracelets like here. So let's put those together. Depending on how we're feeling that day, we may even just sell them by themselves. Who knows? So this is an unusual piece. This is like a pendant. Has a gold tone. I don't think this is, surely this is not real, right? Nah, surely it's not real. Should we check just to see? Because there's no fading. It has like a hammered design. I can definitely see putting a chain through here. Just out of curiosity, let's check to see if this is real. So scratch this right here. And then let's try our 10 karat. Let's try our 10 karat. Just to see. We're feeling adventurous today, right? So let's see. That's the 10 karat one. And I'm not seeing any change. Maybe that's something that we will kind of go back to and test again. I highly doubt that that is silver. Maybe it has a little bit of a gold tone. Let's see. Let's try the 14 karat, maybe that. All right, so we'll try the 14. I highly doubt this is gold, guys, but you know what? I did find some gold, some small pieces of gold, some small pieces of sterling silver in the last one. So, you know, you never know, right? Let's try this one more time. Let's go over here and see if we get anything turning. And then I'll set that aside while we're looking at something else. Okay, so it looks like we have a pierced earring with kind of like a faux moonstone type of bead here, or I guess you want to call it metal part. I don't know what you'd call that. So we'll set that aside and see if we find a match. Then we have this cufflink, which I almost wonder if this has some gold or silver to it. And nothing is turning on this, guys, so must not be. So we'll set that aside. So let's see, because you know with vintage, you never know, right? It could or could not be marked. So let's just see, just out of curiosity. And then we'll let that kind of cook while we're looking at something else. Okay, so next we have, whatever this is definitely going in with the crafts because it is just a strand of beads that are very discolored, and it's not even a full necklace, so that'll go over with the boss stuff. All right, this is probably really in there, so let's find an easier option here. All right, so here is what looks like a statement necklace. Okay, this is Leah Sophia. So looks like some faux plastic beads, gold tone, kind of has a hammered look here. It looks fairly in good condition. I think some of these beads may need a little bit of cleaning, but that's okay. So we'll set that aside as something that we can sell. And then as far as our cufflink here, this is not gold. So we'll set that aside. Actually, let me set this over here with the things that need matches. Set those right there. All right, so next we have this almost, what would you call this? Like a seafoam green. This is definitely vintage. There's a hook missing, but that's okay. That's an easy fix, but just some plastic beads. So more than likely, this will go with that lot of beaded necklaces. Okay, here is an earring, and it's Liz Claiborne. Hopefully, it looks like a trumpet, doesn't it? Hopefully, we'll find the match, so we'll set that there. And guess what, guys? We found the other one. So I will have to look up this particular brand to see if it's of value. So at least we have a match. So let's set that up there. If my iPad was charged, which next time I will remember to do that, I would have just looked up, did a Google search or something like that. but it is deader than a doorknob, unfortunately. Okay, so this particular clip is really cool. I really enjoy that type of style. And look, it's like almost 3D bubble of a glass type of thing, or I don't know if that's resin. This brand, BERGERE. If you've sold this or are familiar before I look up comps, definitely comment and let me know. This is really, really cool and unusual. So I'm going to set this here and hope that we can find a match. Then here is another vintage clip earring. This is not branded, but once again, I hope we can find a match to that one as well. Then we have this one, which is a little bit tarnished. More than likely this will go, I think I will put this in with the crafting. And then we have this gold tone earring. This too won't be worth anything, so we'll set that with crafting. And then we have this little pendant. And this looks like it's, oh, it has a piece missing. We'll put that in with crafting as well. Well, this is a really cool, what I thought is an earring, but then it looks like there's a clip here too. Really confused. Now your ear wouldn't be going that way, and then you can't wear it this way. So what kind of clip would this be, guys? Anybody have an idea? Looks like a butterfly, gold tone, has little faux crystals. I'm trying to figure out how that would make sense. Interesting. More than likely, that's going to go with the craft because I just don't understand the concept on that one. So, okay, so here's the other cuff link. So these look like ours. So vintage. Okay, I like it. I will set that here. We can sell that by itself. So next, looks like we have a cool little shell, and is this jasper maybe? And wood. Drop earring, dangle. This is really cute. Hopefully we'll find a match. Set that here. And then we have just a solid, kind of like a cream colored round clip earring. It says made in Japan. Has some wear right there, which, and it's discolored. I think I'm going to put that in with our crafting. Now we have a little rhinestone drop earring, which is pretty. So hopefully there is a match. This looks like maybe it was handmade or somebody put a piece of wood as an earring. That's different. Interesting. Not sure about that. Maybe it's an art to wear type of thing, so we'll hang on to it for just a little bit longer. All right. Well, here is, so this must be an earring, guys, because here's the match. Okay, so does anybody have a clue? It looks like there's a little bit of something going on there, but does anybody have a clue? How in the world can you wear that? Like, okay, so say you put this up here on your, and that's your earlobe, right? Why would you have another clip down here? Like, that doesn't make sense. Okay, have to figure it out. Next is another clip. This is, there's a patent on it, but there is not a brand. Interesting. However, it's a cute style, so we'll set that there. All right, so this is definitely semi-precious stones. very, very pretty. Love this. Looks like it has a little barrel clasp. And it's all stones, all very cold to touch. So let's see here. This is a total length of about 10 inches. This is very pretty. And I would definitely sell this by itself. I mean, the beads, or I should say the stones alone, would be worth it to even use as crafting. But you know what? That's got value. So I'm going to set that up here. We'll definitely be selling that by itself. Now we have another clip. This says Sarah COV, so Sarah Coventry. Great. Hopefully I will find a match to that one. All right, so this is part of some Christmas pierced earrings. Like I said before, I'm going to set that over there with the Christmas necklace that I have. Well, this is pretty. This is not branded. Looks like they had a price of 16 something at one point. But this is a pretty, like an enamel flower. I wish this was branded. Yeah, these are definitely not real pearls, but it's very, very pretty. So I like it. I'm gonna set that over here. Next is Volcano, and what's this, tiger eye possibly? Kind of like a bolo style bracelet. More than likely we'll lock that up with more beaded if I can find it. Definitely sell a lot of volcano beaded bracelets, so they definitely do pretty good for me. This is a cool design. It's not branded. Gold tone, 3 fish kind of dangling. I thought it made a little bit of a, well, it does a little bit. So hopefully there will be a match for this one as well. And if there's not any matches for those guys, I'll just put it in with the craft. At least that's the plan. So next is just some random gold tone hoops. That'll definitely go in with the crafting. Then we have a little ice skater, or ice skate, I should say, dangle earring. If I don't find a match, that'll too go in with crafting. Then we have another beaded bracelet. More than likely we'll lock that up with the volcano. Where did it go? There it is, right there. Actually, those two probably did go together. So we'll set that there. All right, we're coming up on the 45-minute mark, guys. So we'll look at a few more things, and then we will go to a part 2 and see the rest of the cool stuff that we have. So this looks like it goes right here. And it is a kind of a, I don't think that's hemp, but fabric and beaded type of necklace. Not branded, but that's okay. You can always start us a bohemian style lot. So next is what feels like a faux pearl dangle earring. Hopefully we'll find the match to that as well. Now this, however, does have a match, which is cool. Set. Oh, somebody was putting $8 on this. So just a couple of dangle, kind of like a iridescent bead here and faux pearl earrings. This is really pretty. So we'll set that aside. Okay, so we will have a part 2 to this video. Definitely consider staying tuned for the next one, which will be right after this video. To kind of give you guys a break, go get you something to eat, get you a drink. And like I always tell people, for the longer videos, consider listing or just doing something relaxing and listening. And sometimes that kind of helps with a little bit of the longer video. So thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for the next half of the second part of this video, and I will see you guys shortly. Thanks, guys. Bye.